As I've already, I'm not gonna say I messed up, but I did want the opening shot being this big world title match, but it was a couple seconds delayed, but not the biggest deal. What is a pretty big deal is that we're on episode number 19 of our WCW MyGM Series. AHS plays number 69 to be exact in that series, which I never really mentioned that one, but it's a pretty big episode, so I thought that I would. A lot transpired in the last MyGM episode, mainly some signings and legends of WCW returning to the brand in the Great Muta and Lex Luger, and they will be competing on this first episode as we're on the road. What is the next premium live event? Fast Lane. I'm calling it Super Brawl. I don't care. On the road to Super Brawl. We got a lot to go over before we get this first episode done, but don't y'all worry. I did write it all down already. That way I don't have to waste time on it. So, a rivalry rundown. Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn are battling over the World Championship. Great Muta cost Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso the tag team titles last week, spinning off Roman Reigns and the Great Muta to be feuding. Jimmy Uso will now be feuding with Carmelo Hayes, as I've somewhat avoided Carmelo Hayes joining the Bloodline to be the new honorary Uso. It might still happen, but not anytime soon. Lex Luger is here to feud with Bron Breakker. Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci have reunited in Imperium. It is very fitting that Giovanni Vinci still has the Imperium jacket on, and they defeated the Bloodline to win the tag team titles, and once everything is settled, they'll be feuding with the Creed brothers, which might be set up in a couple seconds. I'll go over that. The women's division side of things, I will say, I did not forget about Randy Orton, but I don't know what's up next for Randy Orton, so time will tell there. Women's division wise, Io Sky, our women's champion, more than likely will be feuding with Xia Li. Dakota Kai, more than likely will be feuding with Maxine Dupree. And Alexa Bliss and Natalya, I plan on forming into a tag team to feud with Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade, but several things have to happen there before we'll get to that. Of note, we need to have Dakota turn into a face and Maxine Dupree turn into a specialist. We have Alexa Bliss advertising for us because she has 5-star promo skill. Ludwig Kaiser requested this extremely weird match, but I am a fan of extremely weird triple threat matches, so I obliged. Ludwig Kaiser and Lex Luger versus Julius Creed in a triple threat match as my dog is walking in. And I know that he'll be going back and forth. But the one thing I will say I need to do is do this. We need Ludwig Kaiser, Julius Creed, and Lex Luger. And then Bron Breakker is going to interfere and attack Lex Luger because Luger did the same to him several weeks or last week actually. So there is that. Of note, this is what I need to do. I did write it down, and I am about to do it. We're finally going to use these power cards that we get every season. These are our two main ones, and we're going to use both of them now because we have signed several people just to extend some 3 weeks to those contracts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're adding plus 15 stamina, so we gotta. I'm not counting all that because that's gonna be a lot, but at least it goes faster. So I did write that down so I could take that off the checklist. Other things on the checklist include Maxine Dupree as a specialist and Dakota as a face, which will be happening on this episode. Alexa Bliss, we need to turn into a face, but we don't have the money for that this week, and we can wait it out. And we need Alexa Bliss or Roxanne Perez to be a specialist. Now, the issue here is this is not going to be guaranteed Because Alexa, both of them are cruisers at the moment. But if we like level them up to level 15, one of the two, then there's a potential change there. So what is something else that needs to... I feel like there's something else. Oh. We're not booking our most popular cruiser, which I don't even know who that is. Because it can't be Alexa Bliss. Is it Sam? I believe it's Sammy. Sammy is not on this show this week. Your male and female world champions gain 15 popularity and are guaranteed to win all their matchups while the shakeup is active, which kind of spoiler alerts their matchups, but at least I'm hoping we get some good action out of it. I wanted to see when the next contract to be up, because it's probably Sammy. Sammy and Great Muta, I think, is a vision I can get behind, but we need to get through their other rivalries first. If there's anything else I'm forgetting, I don't know what it is. So let's get through this first episode, shall we? Women's four-way tables match. Io Sky, Xia Li, Natalya, Cora Jade. Two debuting stars. Xia Li has earned her way into this matchup. But like I said, you already know who wins. At the request of our new tag team champion, Ludwig Kaiser wants this triple threat match with Julius Creed and Lex Luger. Carmelo Hayes, Jimmy Uso. It's very fitting that both have their arms crossed in their pictures. And this is a great main event. Cody Rhodes defending the WCW World Championship against the Great Muta. So let's see how this episode goes about on our road to Super Brawl / Fastlane. Which I will also say I have no clue. Okay, so did spin this off into Xia Li and Io Sky. Dakota is face, and there's a potential of Dakota and Io teaming up, you know. More than likely will, as Lex Luger wins this, even after Bron Breakker attacks him. Okay, Ludwig. Like I said, I like doing these random triple threats, but they didn't really have anything in common, so kind of doomed it a little bit. As Carmelo Hayes wins. Gonna build this up as we need this main event to carry. Thank you, Alexa. As Cody retains. 4 stars. Super Brawl. Bro, I don't think I complimented this Gunther and Harley Race tag team last round. Who is emailing me? Thank you for the follow. This has happened the last 3 times I've streamed MyGM. It is like I always say, who's emailing me? And it's a follow. So I do appreciate it. Guess we continue the stream of that happening. As they have Trish Stratus on their roster. I don't know how long that has been. As Ivar faces Jey Uso for the television championship. It is now the new television championship champion. Ilya Dragunov and Kit Wilson. X-Pac on NXT. Two women's title matches on NXT this week. New women's champion, Gigi Dolan. Literally have Elton Prince and Kit Wilson on the same roster, but do not want them teaming together for some reason. As Kane calls out Carlito in a rivalry that probably happened on Raw in late 2005, early 2006. Actually, they had a WrestleMania match together at WrestleMania 22, the opening contest. Beth Phoenix and Kairi Sane are the still NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. As each show had 4-star main events, so nothing that special to say. The least, as we do get this injury rehab and a contract negotiation. So I need to look at this. Okay. As we're slipping far behind NXT. That scared the piss out of me. That is not good. Okay. At least it is just Ludwig, guys. I'm not giving him 100 bonus. I'm not doing this. Thank you, Mr. Brutus. All right. So the good thing with this is I'm fairly certain because I used the extension power card that it covered this. So I only also need to do one more run in, and then boom, we'll have a power card there. So ensure that your least popular available fighters in a match this week. Why I want to putting them in the main event, I don't know. And that person will be Cora Jade. Cora Jade. Supposed to be feuding with we'll do another. I like doing these triple threat matches. As we desperately need to put Sammy in a match tonight. Alexa Bliss. Not Alexa Bliss. I want Maxine Dupree to win this match because I know that she is not going to be happy. So this might go to shit, potentially. This match is probably going to change. Main event, Cody and Sammy. We're going to do a last man standing match tonight, and then at Super Brawl, we'll do an... We're going to actually do an Iron Man match, and then at Super Brawl, we'll go the Steel Cage route, because their rivalry should be done by then. Oh, level 2. We'll probably end up changing this. I'm just going through the motions at the moment because I don't know exactly what we're on the route to do. We're going to have Roman cut a charity promo. Why Roman's a level 3 promo, I don't know. But I'm trying to get him to build his stamina because he's got pretty low stamina. As I want to spice things up with these two. We're going to do that by doing a backstage brawl to open up the show. I know we shouldn't go the route of spending that much money, but they probably won't be competing at the pay-per-view anyways, so we'll wait and see there. Who has a high promo that is left here? The Great Muta, who is here to cut promos. As I'm trying to build our fans up. Do I go Bron Breakker and Lex? Triple threat. Let's think this through. I need to make this. See, here's the problem. is because Cora's supposed to feud with Natalya. I'm trying to get someone to interfere to potentially help Maxine Dupree win. But the only person that is left is Xia Li, who is feuding with Io Sky. And Roxanne Perez is out for 2 more weeks. So there's no like logical way. So we're going to do straight up Maxine Dupree versus Dakota Kai. And if Maxine Dupree loses, then, you know, we'll just do what the consequences at that moment. As do we go the Extreme Rules route? Yes, because we're doing stipulation on all of these matches tonight. I know this is not also the smartest thing to put all these stipulation matches before the pay-per-view, but it is what it is. We also need to do... Alright, actually, we're going to give Roman the week off because we don't have... We're going to have Alexa cut another charity... Or we're going to cut a charity promo because she did a money promo last week. So we're going to do all charity promos this week with 2 level 5 promos. And I believe that Io, as the champion, is a level 3 and the highest left. So I'm trying to think this through. Next week we'll do a tag team title match. Lex, Bron Breakker, potentially Muta and Roman. Probably Io and Xia in a match. And then we'll be at the pay-per-view. Because sometimes I forget that the pay-per-view, I try to book like week 15 and then the pay-per-view after. No, week 15 is the pay-per-view. So that's a good thing. Also, by that point, Randy more than likely should be back. So, with that being said, this is an Iron Man match, correct? Hopefully this makes this right at the edge. And then, like I said, at the pay-per-view, we'll plan on it being a steel cage match. But if we need to like save money-wise, I'm willing to do it as a last man standing. Kick the show off with a backstage brawl. 2 sets of Extreme Rules matches. Next week we'll have Alexa change her role, and then at some point we need Roxanne to come back. Or we also need to get Alexa in the ring, which might again happen at the pay-per-view. No guarantees. So just trying to... I always like to go over everything to make sure I'm not really missing anything. We have money to like sign somebody, but I don't even really think I'm going to go that route at the moment. I also need to try to screw over ECW as much as I can. We also have 3 injury rehab cards, but I'm trying to save money. We need to get to 8,500,000 fans as soon as possible. The good thing is we are ahead of ECW in the fan race. I have no clue if we're ahead of them in the revenue race, which I would imagine that I am. I'm not 100% sure, though. I don't even know where the hell I would really... I'll try to look. I probably should be able to see it after. So, Jimmy Uso versus Carmelo Hayes. Brawl in the back. Cora Jade and Natalya in an Extreme Rules match. Maxine Dupree and Dakota Kai in an Extreme Rules match. And Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn in an Iron Man match for the world title. What was I about to say? I feel this is what I want to say. I'm going to say it, and I don't like saying some things, certainly, because a lot of times when I say something out loud, it happens when I don't want it to happen. I don't want to give out any 100K bonuses. That's why with Brutus Creed, I was like, no, it's not happening. So that being said, it would be extremely unlikely for me to give out a 100K bonus. It will very much depend on who the hell it is. I feel with Maxine losing this, she's going to ask for one of those. I'm not obliging. So I'm trying to think ahead what I could do in the women's division, and we should be okay. We should be. So we'll have to wait for that scenario to even play out, as we have Carmelo Hayes and Jimmy Uso in this backstage brawl that Carmelo Hayes wins, and Jimmy Uso's out for 2 weeks, so Carmelo Hayes will more than likely be cutting a promo at the pay-per-view as Natalya wins this. As Maxine wins, so in a freaking mediocre match. So it's not. She won. That was the whole hoopla. All that was just about. As I wonder who wins this. It's Cody Rhodes in a classic match. I'm intrigued by this main event. Zoe Starks and Asuka. This is my dream rivalry that I could have done, but ECW took it from me. But Zoe Starks and Asuka has been feuding this whole season for ECW. I feel also it happened last, it's been going on for a year. I feel I might be overestimating, but I've seen it over and over again, and it hurts so bad. This is Kevin Nash's match to win. It bothers the hell out of me that Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes get the same rating as Andre the Giant and Tony freaking D'Angelo. Joe Gacy and JBL win. They probably have some crazy tag team name I can't think of off the top of my head. 100 popularity Kit Wilson. Y'all see that? That's actually insane. Maybe that's why he's not partnering with Elton Prince. Kane wants that North American title, and he's, in my eyes, earned a shot at it. X-Pac still cutting promos as the women's tag team titles are in the main event again, with the champions retaining in a 4-star match. So we had a higher rated main event than NXT. 7619. Oh jeez. Okay. I knew I was gonna forget to look at the month. All right, bro. It was the other one. Here's the problem. 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 Is I don't think a lot of these power cards that I have, I probably can't use because it's about to be a pay-per-view week. So it's good to do this. And then at the pay-per-view, we can have their last matchup take place. So we could have Sami compete tonight. As that scared the crap out of me. Oh my god, Sami's probably about to be gone anyways. So do we go ahead and book Sami? Because look, we can't do Sami and Great Muta straight up. So that is the issue. We also have, all of our top guys are freaking heels. Sami Zayn. Great Muta. Who the hell could fill the gap for this match? Jimmy Uso would have been a good choice, but he's hurt. I could bring him back. But I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. As we are doing Bron Breakker and Lex Luger in a tables match. We're having Cody cut a charity promo. We need Alexa to be a face. And then I was trying to test things there. Well, role change. We need her to be a face. Who is left to cut one last charity promo? Will it be Ludwig Kaiser? more than likely. I know this is not reasonable. If Chad Gable wasn't a heel, I would sign him because I'm trying to find somebody, and I know that I probably should have did the gender specialist face, all that, but I'm just kind of going with the flow as we don't really have anybody. We'll just use what we got. I just wasted $40,000. Is essentially how I kind of look at that. Everybody's a freaking heel. That's kind of the issue going on right now. Here's the thing. Sammy might be gone after the pay-per-view. So that's what I'm trying to do. We're going to just straight up do it. You know, going with the flow. Sami Zayn, Great Muta. Who cares? Who's going to be that bothered by it? Probably a lot of people. But the tag team... I can't even defend the tag titles. I don't know when the hell we're going to have a damn tag team title match. Randy Orton will wait and bring back at the pay-per-view. Even though I guarantee Randy's going to shoot us a message saying, hey, why ain't I been in a match? Because I was planning on having to do a promo, but that is what it is. Let's think this through. We're doing a tornado tag. I don't have anybody left for this freaking main event. I think that kind of checks out. And then... what match they just do? They just had an Extreme Rules match. Why did I have to waste that $40,000? We don't really need this rivalry that sped up. Might be a bit too early for an Extreme Rules match. We'll do an Iron Man match with these two. Alright. We'll save the tables or Extreme Rules match for them at the pay-per-view. Alright, Bron Breakker, Lex Luger. Tables match. Tornado tag, damage control. Kai and Sky versus Xia Li and Derpy. Tornado tag. Natalia and Core Jade in an Iron Woman match. I've yet to look up if any of the Iron Man matches, the Roadblock match with Sasha and Charlotte, did they call that an Iron Man match or an Iron Woman match? I feel that it was an Iron Man match. Main event, Sami Zayn and the Great Muta with Roman Reigns as a special guest referee to help out his Bloodline tag partner. Special ref Roman. We have a. I'm glad that I saw this. This is labeled a freaking self promo. No, no, no. Charity. This is supposed to be for charity, Ludwig. Role change. Alexa will be face after this. Anything else? I'm gonna use a freaking power. I'm gonna use this actually because I've yet to use that. Use it once and then we'll use this on. We're going after ECW first. We're going after the ECW first. Don't ask who. I just called it the ECW. Roxanne should be back at the pay-per-view. Anything else can wait. How many of these? We have 2 of these. And we have like 7 people on contract. So this might be Sammy's last run in WCW. But time will tell. At least we got the Muta match out of the way, which is what I wanted to do. As Lex and Bron Breakker face off with Bron winning. Damage Control wins. Highly rated match that my booking note's gonna be poor opener. As Cora wins this time around, and Natalia's out 2 weeks. Good to see it got a good rating though, as Alexa's back as a face. As Sammy wins. Damn, I knew it. I knew that the mojo was going too well. That was going to ruin it. I'm intrigued by this main event's gonna blow us away. The opener will as well, I guess. You know what I actually should do? Is actually, I don't know if I should or not. I was gonna say I should extend Sammy and then try to trade him. But I know that contract-wise, the value's not going to be that high, so I'm screwed either way, probably. As Bad Bunny wins. Continuing his rivalry with Gunta. Poor finale. Oh boy, where did the money go? Where did our money go? Oh, it's because of the freaking arena crap. Bro, this is some bull crap. We ain't got no money for this pay-per-view. Oh my god, Roxanne, please don't do this. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Okay. This is going to hurt. I don't really want to do this, but I've said that I probably would because I want to have a super brawl, a super blast for super brawl. I didn't really have a chance to do a good pun there. Andre Chase, I'm apologizing to you, but we didn't really have any plans for you, so I didn't really get that much back. Okay. I definitely want to. Oh my god, we're not going to have any money for this show whatsoever. Alright. What do we get for this? That could be useful. Who the hell else can leave? Let's put it that way. We didn't even have 100K to offer as well. That's the hilarious thing that now that I'm thinking of it. I know I'm about to be what we're trying something. We got Tom. We have Tom. That is the good thing here. Where are we getting all this money from? Screw Jibu so over. Okay. Bro, they ain't even at a steel kit. Alright, so that kind of helped that out because we're going to save 20,000 there. Obviously, 12, 24, 36, 48 would be halfway if we didn't do all these charity promos. The backstage brawl is probably what's going to have to obviously change. If I put it to a tornado tag, this would help us out. I won't lie. This would help us out. Let's think this through. If I just put all of these as normal matches for now. Okay, we did 3 normal matches. Last man standing. We would have enough timeout. No, we wouldn't. All right. We'll have these two do ad promos, and then Randy and Alexa do charity promos. If I go back to, all right, we'd still 40,000 away. We could do the tornado tag though. Boom. This needs to be in Extreme Rules more than this does, so we'll do this normal for now. But if I do this in Extreme Rules, then we only got 2,000 left. So we're going to change the spot on the card for these 2 matches. As something doesn't add up. Where'd I lose the money at? I said that this didn't need to be Extreme Rules. That's what I said. All right. If I did this as a backstage brawl, I still wouldn't have enough if I changed those to regular. So we'll go the tornado tag route. Or the Extreme Rules route. We'd still be through that. All right. We're going to the tornado tag. I want to do the damn tornado tag. So we're going to do the tornado tag. Anything else of note? We'll do Sammy and Bron Breakker. What's hilarious about this, I'm pretty sure Braun's a freaking face, correct? No, he's a heel. So Sammy and Bron Breakker versus Lex and Randy, maybe? I don't know. We don't really have... Whenever we need a face, we don't have one. That is the simplest way to put that. I would have loved to have been able to do a backstage brawl to get this contract negotiation, but at least we already have at least one. These two in a regular match. I don't know how the hell this is going to go. This, I said if we needed the money, I was willing to do this on Last Man Standing. Works out. This is an Extreme Rules. We'll see how it goes. Who is left that I could put in a match? Cora Jade, Alexa. No. So we need to rank up Alexa's XP. That we could freaking spice up the freaking. We might not even get to that tag team rivalry, if we're just being honest, with Roxanne and Cora, Alexa, and Natalia. But wait, see, we need some. Randy and Cody is probably the direction we're about to go in for those two as well. So, is there anything else? Always gotta check through. These would be useful, but I'm not even going through it. Sammy's probably his last night on the roster. Or not, it actually isn't. The next show will be. So, we're here at Super Brawl. Bron Breakker versus Lex Luger to crown a new U.S. champion. Long time coming to bring the U.S. title back. Tornado tag team match. Kaiser and Vinci versus the Creed brothers. Tornado tag team title match. Xylee and Io Sky battle over the women's championship in an Extreme Rules match. Women's title. Extreme Rules. Great Muta versus Roman Reigns as my neighbor gets ready to leave, which normally happens during the filming of these, as Cody and Sammy battle one last time. Whether the rivalry concludes or not, is the last time it's happening. World title. Last man standing. Two charity promos, two ads. I'm alright with all this. Here we go. Can't really change anything now because I already wrote it down. As Bron Breakker wins. He just loves being U.S. champion on here. So we only get 3,000 fans for our big Hollywood star, Randy Orton. As we do have new tag team champions in the Creed brothers. Io Sky wins and is out for 3 weeks, but we do have a card if we need to bring her back. As that Great Muta wins. We'll go through it. As we're gonna book the next episode, and then we'll go through. This rivalry is done. I don't want to see these two ever compete. Don't even think about it, Nick. We'll book the next episode, and then we'll start the next video by simulating that show. Because I more than likely know. Will we do Sammy and Bron as a team? Maybe. Not guaranteed, because I'm probably not re-signing Sammy. And so Cody will probably start feuding with Randy. As Nakamura and Andre the Giant are still the tag champions. I don't really have any interest in this. Okay. Revenue. Where fan change, total fans, new fans, fan retention, show quality, match card quality, starting cash, network payout. As he got more fucking fan. Oh my god. We're gonna simulate this next episode because I don't like that whatsoever. I'm not giving up money to get freaking Kane in 2024. I hate like responding to these people. Like these are like texts that I would ignore in real life. Run-ins generate $500. Sell promos double the. Four ways reduce the match type cost by 50%. Aren't freaking four ways cheap? Let's take this. Self promos double the popularity increase. Run-ins generate $500 for each point of popularity. The star running in as above 60. That made me lose every freaking thought process in my mind. Alright. We're going to do something that I might regret later. Oh, yeah, we definitely regret that. We definitely regret it. We only got 42,000 for this show. But at least we did that. Alright. I should not have done that whatsoever. Oh, jeez. We're about to be in a bad spot. Who needs this the most? We're coming after ECW with everything we got, which is not much at this rate. Alright. Natalia's out for one more week. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I am. This is what happens when I'm tired and not thinking. I'm going to start doing crazy ass stuff. And we're going to use this on her so EO can be back. Because I do have a match idea for next week, potentially. Alright. Natalia and Roxanne with Cora running in. Have your most popular female and compete. So that would mean that EO has to compete, which screws us over because she's at 6 stamina. So we might have just wasted that card because she could potentially just get hurt here, which I don't really want happening. Alright, let's think this through. EO and Cora. Yeah, EO and Cora with the run-in of Natalia going after Cora. Because what is this power card? The power card is the run-ins that you have. Run-ins generate $500 more for each point popularity. I don't know. I'm still confused by this. But I'm trying to book as many run-ins as I can, which is very WCW-esque. So we're going to have these to compete with Dakota running in, correct? Sure. We should have enough for one last one, correct? With Sammy's last one on the roster, it does make sense for him to face Jimmy Uso with Carmelo attacking. Boom. Alright, this episode sucks. I will just say it. This episode sucks. Not the biggest fan of it. But I wasted that money, but granted, I don't think I would have spent that money wisely if it was available. This is what I'm worried about. I'm very much worried about this. I will admit that. This was extremely nervous booking. I'll go ahead and say it. This was extremely nervous booking. Oh, we're downhill. We are going downhill. At least EO retained. Should have put that in the opener. Yeah, this is why you're gone, Sammy. We do have new tag champions. Okay. I don't even really want to look at them. I know what happened. He keeps booking these backstage brawls. That's what's happening. That's what's happening over there. I caught on. I don't even care what they're doing. I only care about us right now. We going balls to the wall. Holy crap. All right. I'm not just giving out bonuses. All right. Luger, Alexa. I want to keep Luger if y'all want me to be honest. So he can get this. Correct. We'll go with Alexa getting it. And then Luger can get the silver one. Then everybody else could be signed, probably. Why this? Do we go this route again? I should, but I'm not. Because that would be insane to do it back-to-back weeks. I don't want to handicap our show too much. All right. We have a fixed match, correct? We do. This is where we're going crazy. Xylee, I appreciate you. Y'all probably know what route we're about to go down. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Let's think this through. We'll do a backstage. Don't we get more fans for a casket match than a backstage brawl? Yes, we don't have to do the backstage brawl this week. As at this rate, we're probably not going to get that women's tag rivalry. We're probably going to have to, because look, we're about to lose Xylee. Probably about to lose Natalya because she is heated. But it still would even out because right now we're 8 women's wrestlers, correct? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then we'll be back to 6. Could potentially sign people, but at least we have an even number for people to do stuff with. All right, now over here. Let's think this through. I don't want to like risk pissing Randy off and us not being able to do this match next week, so we'll go ahead and do it this week because he asked for it, and we might change something up with it. I just don't know yet. I'm going to keep Natalya as long as I can complete this rivalry. If she wants a bonus and wants to split prior to us completing it, I ain't losing any sleep over it. All titles are on the line. This is what this episode's going to be. So this special episode is going to be night of, not even Night of Champions, Clash of Champions. I was thinking of the Final Nitro because they call that Night of Champions. This is going to be Clash of the Champions. We're definitely doing a casket match. We're definitely doing this. These charity promos are not helping us that much, but I'm very desperate. I will admit that. So we'll do one charity promo because I want to progress this Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez. We're not even going to do that. We're just going to do an ad. Yeah, I did the charity, even though I knew. Anything else potentially? Book your least popular available star in a match. I'm not even going to oblige to that if you want me to be honest. Oh, yeah, Natalia's gone. ASAP. So this episode is going to be titled Night of Champions, and I don't know what the thumbnail is going to look like, but I'm taking several screenshots for backup purposes. I'm not the most proud of this. This is what happens when you don't have sleep. You start doing crazy things. So I recommend y'all get sleep. And also a bit nervous because we got freaking second place, and I did not like that thought process. As Cody Rhodes is defending his world championship against Randy Orton. Do I go with the Carmelo run-in or not? I think we're just going to avoid it. Might do it later. We'll avoid it for now. I also might keep freaking calling this not a Champions. I mean to call it Clash of the Champions. World title. This is definitely a ratings ploy. Imperium, which is the first time I wrote down Imperium because I keep writing down Kaiser and Vinci versus the Creed brothers. Tag title. Extreme rules. Do we have enough for a tornado tag? We don't. Alexa, please don't make me regret doing this. U.S. title rematch. Bron Breakker, Lex Luger. Then lastly, Io Sky versus Xia Li. Women's title casket. Which I could go crazy, but I'm not, and just simulate that match. Without using the fixed match power card, but we're not going to do that. We're going to use it. And then we'll give Io a break after this match. Or she'll just be cutting promos. Like I said, we'll keep coming after ECW. If there's anything else, I don't really care because I already wrote it all down. So we still have our world champion being Cody Rhodes. Tag champions are still the same. A new U.S. champion is here, and that is Lex Luger. And Io wins. Oh, we gotta blow. Pour opening my butthole. 775. Oh, hell no. Don't like this whatsoever. Could finally do this tornado tag match I've been trying to book. I do this as an Extreme Rules match. I probably should. Just to get more people involved. Imperium. Kaiser. This is hilarious that I'm like going super fast with the booking, but you know, when you got an idea in mind and lots of roster people to use, kind of helps. Tag, title, tornado, tag. Almost messed up and did not make this a false count anywhere match. As we do have contracts coming up, which sucks. Muta, I'm trying to bring back. I will admit, I'm going to try to bring Muta back. As we time out. Luger's got 3 weeks. Muta's got 2 weeks. We're not going to have money to bring all these people back. I already know that. That sucks. Luger or Muta? I think a lot of people would choose Muta. So, I thought I used this already, but it is what it is. So, I need to use this week because we got a crazy show this week. As we only got 2 freaking power cards left. What the hell? False count anywhere. Dupree versus Kai versus Bliss versus Perez. Natalia couldn't even get out to the ring because she has a backstage brawl with Cora Jade. And the Great Muta battles Roman Reigns in an Extreme Rules match. I kind of already have in mind what I want for the next episode. But I won't say anything out loud, as my freaking butt hurts from sitting down too long. We're only an hour in, and we've did over a month's worth of action. I just wanted Alexa to get a match because she has not competed a lot. So we learned our lesson that Lex Luger will not be cutting any more ad promos, charity promos for us. Okay, this is what sucks. This is what sucks. This freaking, I don't know what to put in the main event. I didn't even look at our fans. I better see us at number 1. And we're not. We're getting further and further away. You know what? I think I'm going to be lying. Wait and see. Alright, let's think this through. Oh no, we're about to have to get to these contracts. That'll be a weird ass main event. You know what? We got 3 weeks. We're not doing it at the paper. We're not doing it this week. Not doing it at the pay-per-view. Might do it the week after. Again, that's not even really that guaranteed. as we probably need to be going the cheap route. Let's think this through. Mello and Jimmy are definitely having a match because they got high staminas. In a last man standing. That was the challenge. As this is a great power card to have, because then we want to freaking spend money on somebody who don't know yet. I'm going to go crazy here. I know this is not the smartest thing to do. Loser, go home, because we're having a casket match. Bye-bye. It would be more reasonable to do an ambulance, but it would act... No, because of the fan bonus, it's more reasonable to do the casket match. Whoever loses, loses. Kind of helps me out. We're going to give the tag teams a break. Save that for the pay-per-view. It's Dakota. This is hilarious that actually happened. Here's actually a good thing. Is that we could turn Dakota into a specialist and have her feud with Roxanne. I'm not the biggest fan of this Alexa and Maxine, but it does check out because more than likely we're not doing Natalia and Alexa versus Cora and Dakota. So, kind of works out. Let's think this through. The pay-per-view. I'm going to write down a rough draft. Cody and Randy, Muta and Roman, Luger, Bron Breakker, Kaiser and Vinci versus the Creeds, and then one more, Carmelo and Jimmy, and then we have the women cut charity promos that hopefully help us. And then after that, Io and Dakota versus Roxanne and Cora, Alexa versus Maxine. And we could spin that tag team rivalry off into a 4-way for WrestleMania because we're almost at WrestleMania / Starrcade, which is insane. Alright, so for the sake of tonight, though, what do we need? These two again. What's one of these specialties? Alright. We need these two competing in a submission match. Please tell me we do have an injury rehab. I'm not going to think that deep about this. Saving Cody. Just because Julius Creed has more stamina and is less upset than Brutus, that's why. But we're kind of running back that first matchup that we had, and then we could actually do a run-in with Bron Breakker, correct? Yes, we have exactly enough money for all of this, so it kind of seems like a sign. So we did a lot more action in this video than I expected, but we flew by here. Natalya versus Cora in a casket. Our second one in a short order. Carmelo versus Jimmy. Last man standing. Not the greatest match here, but Vinci versus Julius Creed versus Lex Luger as the Great Muta faces Roman Reigns in a submission match. Anything else? Who do I need to make the permanent star is the question here. It's between Luger and Muta. It would probably make sense if it was... I'll probably have to extend Luger. We'll wait and see. We have 1, 2, 3. Where's Dakota's? Oh, Jesus Christ. Everybody's... Oh, my God. It's right before the pay-per-view, too. It's going to screw up all the money there. Deadass, Giovanni Vinci, and Ludwig Kaiser are probably not coming back. And then we're just going to have to find another tag rivalry to do, which I don't know what off the top of my head. But at least we should have money built up to sign a tag team. So we got to kind of hope the Creed brothers win or just vacate the titles, which is not the worst thing. And Cora wins. Natalya's gone, which does open up money, by the way, because she is off the roster. I'm going to give Carmelo credit. He keeps his stamina high, and he has been booked somewhat frequently this season. Julius Creed wins. Just can't get a good triple threat match out of those guys. This Great Muta wins. Bro, JD McDonough and Kane are out doing the Great Muta. 7, 8, 4, 2. Oh, freak. Alright. I can't book. Whenever I use that power card, I can't book that person that week. Oh, my God. 5 guys. 5 people. I apologize. You know what? Screw it. Not... That's a lot of money. Lex, I appreciate... Actually, you know what? Oh, my God. Lex, I appreciate you, but that is a lot of freaking money. Why? This is the bull crap. This women's division screwed us over so badly. That is actually hilarious that I completely forgot about that. Okay. That kind of helped us out. Have one Hell in a Cell match. Funny you asked that, Triple H, because that is the planned main event. The planned opening contest being a U.S. title match, Bron Breakker and Lex Luger. Ambulance match. Cody, Randy, world title. Not the funnest stipulation, but a tables match potentially could be changed. As we're already We'll recover. We'll recover potentially. I just want to like set the foundation of what I want to see. Melo thinks he got cheated on the last man standing match, so we'll run it back with them. So again, these charity promos never do anything for us. I'm gonna hope that says 3. So let me think this through. Who ain't being booked? Everybody's legitimately booked at this moment, except for EO. And I'm not cutting EO. So it's going to be another situation where I don't get to do all these charity promos. And then that freaking ad money is just, I don't even know where the hell it's going at this rate. I want to do this as an ambulance match. I am fine with doing this as an ambulance match. I think that makes the most sense. Or an Iron Man. That way, if Bron loses, he's not out of action. And it doesn't really save that much money. This, as a last man, ambulance matches are too risky at this point, if you want me to be honest with y'all. The problem with these ad promos is, like I said, you just saw where legitimately all the money went. What needs to change here? I don't care. I'm doing this as a tornado tag. I'm doing this as a Hell in the Cell. This isn't even really saving that much. So it's this. Again, it's just plain. I think I know what we're doing. We're still down 10,000 somehow. Do we go the false? I don't like doing false count anywhere because it takes too much freaking stamina away. But we already did up freaking last man standing with them, so let's change it up. All right, last time at the Survivor Series. Lex Luger, Bron Breakker, U.S. title. U.S. title. Iron Man match. Jimmy Uso versus Carmelo Hayes. Falls count anywhere. Cody versus Randy. Normal match. In a TLC match, Imperium versus the Creed brothers. TLC tag title as the Great Muta faces Roman Reigns in a Hell in the Cell. Now, before we get into this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 women. So we need to find somebody, another woman, to sign. We could go EO. We need to find a giant to potentially defeat EO. That way we can go EO and Dakota versus Cora and Roxanne, and then the giant versus Alexa. We also need to put that power card on either Alexa or Great Muta. Probably Alexa, because we don't really have anything else for Muta. I appreciate Muta being here. Lex is about to be gone, so both the legends wrapping up around the same time, kinda. checks out. Randy's going to be feuding with Cody. We ain't got nothing for Roman. Unless we do Roman and Bron Breakker, which I'm 100% down with. So we desperately need Bron Breakker to win the U.S. title. But if he doesn't, not the biggest deal. We could transition Jimmy and Carmelo to teaming up with one another. We also, again, should have money somewhat opening up. But like I said, it's going to have to go to that giant heel woman's star. So just trying to think ahead. This would really help us out, but we're going to go ahead and actually we're not because Alexa has the best promo skill. I was going to say we could go ahead and use that on Alexa. We'll wait it out. All these people are about to be gone. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. As Bron does win. Thank you. We don't blow ECW out of the water and be extremely pissed. I will go ahead and say that in advance. So we do a world champion, and it is Randy Orton. I was about to lose my voice. The Creed brothers win. Which helps us out. And Roman wins. So we had a lot of classic matches. I'm not even looking at them because I'm so upset. Bro, they got a 5-star main event. I'm actually pretty pissed. We had a 5-star opener. They had a 5-star main event. I don't know if that matters in the grand scheme of things. 7-9-4-3. Oh, my God. They're going to beat us. They're going to beat us. They're going to beat us. And all these power cards aren't... Oh, my God. We're so far behind. I don't want Kane. I think I know what I actually need to do. Earn 10,000 fans when you have a steel cage match. Lose 10,000 fans when you don't have a steel cage match. Use at least one fighter in a match increases its match quality. Superstars who win against superstars. All right. We need to save up money to upgrade. We're not going to get it like enough. So, $900,000. Right? We ain't going to get $900,000 to get all three. Also, like I said, these freaking power cards aren't helping us. I'm going to do this talent scout search. Oh, she's back! Who's the U.S. champion? Bron Breakker. I'm not trying to make Bron Breakker mad. We're going to go ahead and do that title rematch. I was going to try to hold it off a week. We're gonna do this last episode. We're going through this, and then the next video, more than likely, will be the last episode of the series. Not guaranteed. Do we just go balls to the wall and do it right now? Because if the way things keep going, this might be the last damn episode, because I keep going and going because I keep getting pissed that we're in second. We're so far behind. We're not that far behind, but it's just like every week we get further behind, even after booking good stuff. And I'm locked in. You know, I always keep telling people, if you have to tell people that you're locked in, then you're not really locked in. But we're about to see how things go. I can't embarrass myself on YouTube. Breakker and Muta versus Creeds. I was also a little bit scared that when I searched up a heel female giant, it was going to give me Nia Jax. This is what happens. You don't go looking, you know. Randy wins. Roxanne Perez wins. Cora Jade didn't even compete and got hurt. 2000 Roman Reigns. How are you a bad promo in 2024? Jimmy Uso's a better promo than Roman Reigns. Noted. As Io wins. Her not losing the title is not that big of a deal. I will say that. I'm not gonna. Oh my God, they have Bret Hart. We're screwed. Seven, 9, 6. Oh, we're not. They were in the 8. They're in the 8. We're screwed. We're fucking screwed. And they're about to get to 8,500,000. Sure, Bron Breakker cuts a promo. We don't really need talent scout points. All right, we do need to do a steel cage match. Because I'm not trying to. We're getting sick. This is going to crap. I almost said the other word. I could have held that off a week, but I'm not. Bro, where the hell is Alexa? How long is Alexa out for? She would help out a lot if she was here this week. Sable, we've had all these people except for the Big Boss Man, which is a bit funny. Okay, we just wasted money. Oh, this is actually good. Select a contractor to become a brand. Only usable. I don't. Because I know that she's like booked. If you use that power card, she's like booked, but for how freaking long? I guess I don't. I guess we don't know. I guess we don't freaking know. I know he ain't trying to sign anybody. We're screwed. We're pretty much screwed. Also, don't have any money. We're at the books. All right, we actually probably should just sign for 1 week at least. None of these people make sense for Jimmy Uso to be fighting besides Sammy, which even then is a bit too much. But I think we actually just did this for Sammy's last match anyways. It's actually hilarious, you know, that everything's going to hell. That actually sucks. That one, all right. That we're dug in a hole. We're dug in a hole, and we're putting the dirt over ourselves because that one really screwed us. We still haven't even hit the 8 million, and they have. Okay. We have a gold injury rehab. Granted, probably need to save it. Next episode, we need to save our money and then do the WrestleMania. We're going to have a terrible next episode. Then we'll have WrestleMania. And then that's probably wraps. This might be very boring. I'm not doing commentary, but at least I feel that y'all are probably somewhat entertained by my frantic booking and the chaos that is caused afterwards. Oh, that's hilarious. That completed the rivalry. As somehow Roman got better as a promo. And Jimmy got worse. That sucks. That sucks. That does not help us. To be fair, freaking Core is still out. That main event's going to get a high ass rating. I already know their main event's going to get a high ass rating. What did I say? At least we're in the 8 million. We're in the 8 million. NXT's going to be there. To be fair, though, that'll only have them at 8 million. 8 Hall of Fame trophies. So I still don't know how I need to screw over. Yeah, ensure that your least popular cruiser is in a match this week. Yes. Oh, Alright, to be fair, though, we're probably going to have to use the damn injury rehab on Cody. Unless we get to WrestleMania and can buy one for EO. This episode right here is about to suck. I can just tell y'all that with a certainty. I'm just wasting more and more money. There's Nia Jax. Oh, it's The Undertaker. I know this is heel on heel. This is not going to do well. I don't want to risk Dakota getting injured. To be fair, I thought Miller was face for a moment when I was freaking signed to Omos, but I do have an idea. When I'll be better off using MVP. I'll be better off using MVP. At this rate, WrestleMania, whoever the hell can show up, show up. Bliss versus Perez, steel cage. Creeds versus MVP and Carmelo. Tag titles on the line. U.S. title match. Bron Breakker versus Jimmy Uso. And Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker in a WrestleMania preview. Because this is a match that is literally main evented WrestleMania before. As I also said, hey, let's save money. Let's save money. What does AHS rules do? Spend all the money and already know that he's going to lose and he's wasted y'all's time because this has not been as entertaining as I thought. I didn't even know this was a rivalry. Okay, now we can't even have a damn tag team title match at Mania. Because we do have a new U.S. champion. No, I knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew it. NXT is about to get there. I know it. Alright. One last time, potentially. What do you mean? What do you mean? For a while, buddy, I just signed you. I'm willing to lie. This is the last show. Alright. We need this for Cody, correct? Because we got... It hurts. It hurts not being able to use EO for this show. I will admit that. But we're probably going to have to release her. That way we could sign somebody to replace her. It hurts. I will admit it does. But I feel Cody and Randy should be our main event. It also hurts not being able to use Roma, but at least I could do Braun and Jimmy. Like, we have a replacement there. It's also not like we're getting a bunch of money from this. We get $6,000. Who else did I say? charity promo from Brutus Creed. Let's go ahead and use this power card on Cody Rhodes. Cody versus Randy. World title TLC match. Jade versus Alexa. Steel cage, correct. That might end up changing. Backstage brawl. Actually, no. A trifecta. A third casket match with... Alright, I ain't that crazy. We'll just do a backstage brawl for now. Roxanne and Dakota. I'm going to do this talent search and regret it. I already know that. Ronda Rousey. It's all women. I need men. Oh my goodness. Kofi Kingston is a good. Granted, we don't have any money left. I'm not even going to potentially waste. Okay, this. This gets us how many fans? Only 10,000. We need to take that to an account. With charity promos, if we're essentially spending the same amount to get probably the same amount of fans. This is staying on our main event. We need to have a steel cage match. I would prefer to do this as an ambulance match. This doesn't have to be an ambulance match, but it definitely has to be a stick match. We'll do this as the ambulance match. This is a normal match. And then... Like I said, we're not even really getting any money. We get more money from releasing Core Jade. So we need to find $20,000 more dollars. It hurts me doing this EO, but... Bro, we still don't even have enough. I'm keeping this as a charity promo. Huh? That's the same amount? It is the same amount. Oh my goodness. I want to do this as a TLC. I'm still doing it. Alright. What's the easiest way? Is there anybody else to fire? Because here's the thing. If I fire Julius Creed, that's just going to make him vacate the title and lose popularity. So that's why I can't fire Julius Creed. Everybody else is booked on the show, except for MVP, correct? MVP's not even on the show. Okay. Glad I saw that. Should have fired him earlier because we would have got more money. Granted, I don't think we have enough still. Nope. Oh, this sucks. This is a terrible ending. This is what happens when you get too attached to this. As my dog's even asleep. This is gonna be not really a rant, but a reminiscence. Speaking of other AHS Let's Play videos, I was looking at the thumbnails for my Packer series last year, and we got to the end of that. And I'm not going to say I hated it, but there was a rough stretch of games that we had in the end, and it definitely reflected in the videos, and it is definitely the case here as well, sadly, which I don't like that. But I'm definitely not booking another show after this. We'll do the draft, and then it will be TBD as well. As we're 2 hours in, which is insane. I might not even have enough room to put this on my computer to upload. At least we got a 4-star match out of it. I also think what we're gonna do, everybody, we're protecting one person probably. If you want me to be honest, one. Since we didn't even get to protect EO. Everybody's getting hurt. Everybody's pissing me off. Randy won. I wanted Cody to win. You know what we're doing? We're not protecting anybody in this draft. I want that to be known. I'll also tell you this now. No clue who won that U.S. title match. Because I was looking at my computer. I don't even care who wins all these. Who won this? It was Bron. Bron Breakker is legitimately going to be the only person protected. Cody, I appreciate you. 8-1, 8-5. We are screwed. They're going to end up there before us. You know what? If I end the series, guess what? Y'all wouldn't know who the hell ended up there first. It's kind of like that, you know? The Iron Sheik. The Iron Sheik is beating us in the ratings. I'm going to do this draft. Again, in my mind, I feel that I kind of killed this series by overdoing this episode and shitting the bed, to say the least. I'm going to do this draft. This might be the finale. If several people come out and say, no, we want to see who makes the Hall of Fame first, continue it until then I will continue it. But this might be the finale. But I'm at least going to do this draft, and we'll see where things go after this. The WWE draft has begun. Who will be the first pick? Standing by for so Bron Breakker. I would love to draft Ray and Eddie and have them carry our tag division, but like, look at our money already. Actually, that's $3 million. I dead ass thought that was $3,000. This is how out of it I am. Granted, that would just be $1 million each, so I don't even know who the hell we draft. It's been there, done that with like almost all of this at this rate. Kurt carried us. Kurt very much carried us. Bron Breakker is also a fighter, so we need to be going for bruisers. And we're going for a bruiser, but be Rhea Ripley. Oh my God, I can't say I really wanted Bronson Reed, but there's definitely several occasions where I did want Bronson Reed. Oh my God, it is so low. Oh, we definitely get Lashley. The land of extreme with their next pick. WCW's GM about to make their 4th pick. Kevin Nash. John Cena. Oh my goodness. I like Scott Hall, but I almost pushed the button accidentally. We're bringing him back. We're bringing him back to hopefully if we can restore order. Everything went to crap when Kurt was gone. Also, ECW barely has any money left. Granted, they protected a lot more people than I did. So there's EO. I want to draft. I'm going to name people. I want to draft Big E. I want to draft EO. I want to draft AJ, Ray, Eddie. Then fill out the rest of the roster with women. Montez is also a good choice as well. And Solo. I wanted Solo. I don't know where the hell. There's Solo right there. So I'm going to go ahead and get Solo. Bro, I'm tired of seeing Tony D'Angelo, if y'all just want me to be honest with y'all. Draft EO, correct. For money purposes. It's not even really money purposes because she costs a lot. Why does everybody cost so much? Yeah, we're not going to have enough for that already. I already know. So if I drafted Ray and Eddie, we'd literally have like no money left. So I'm going to go the route and go the cheaper route and draft AJ and bring him back. Potentially draft, I think I'm going to draft Asuka and then we're going to go the cheap route the rest of the time. So, who did I just say? AJ. AJ, Asuka, cheap route. Chelsea Green was on the list. Because Asuka could feud with EO or Rhea, so that's why I'm drafting Asuka. And she freaking carried ECW last season. Y'all ain't fooling me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have 5 men drafted. So that is a good thing that ECW I just saw wasted all their money. Tegan Knox, not that opposed against. Trick Williams, who was not on our roster for very long. Meechin. Bring Meechin back. Rhea, EO, Asuka, Meechin, Tegan. So my dog gets louder and louder. Snore. So we need like 150, 150. Because we got Bron, Bobby, Kurt, Solo, AJ.
WCW chooses Carl Anderson. A real machine gun of a pick here, Carl Anderson. The brand felt incomplete without this guy. Great late pick.
Screw it. We'll save the money.
Look at the big boys and girls on the WCW roster. And here's the lineups after the draft. Let the
I don't want to message. I don't want to message any of y'all. I want y'all to leave me alone. That's what I actually want from you. I'm not even reading it. It's like at that point, if you just want me to be honest with you. Oh, I forgot. Holy crap. Oh, hold the hell on. Book 5 shows using all rules matches. Book 25 matches that receive. This one's going to be difficult. Book 10 shows with ad promos. Use 3 power cards during 1 week 3 times. Resolve 5. Book 15 shows with a title match. Book 3. Okay, yeah, we could do this. We could do this. We can do this. This one's going to take time. We got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So we'd have to do 7 show that this was already not going to hit. I could already tell. Essentially what I was trying to get at is I could like do these challenges and then boom, beat them to the Hall of Fame. Is that going to happen? No, it really ain't. We could get there. It's just we're going to get there second. And that was like supposed to be the whole big deal. So we have to like legitimately aim at this as we're just trying to get into the Hall of Fame as well. Because we're probably not going to get there first. Granted, I don't even think that's the biggest deal. I don't even know what the hell we're doing at this rate. We only have a U.S. champion. Kurt, I apologize. We went to shit right when you left. It's kind of the best way to describe this. All right, so it's kind of a teaser if I see y'all again in this freaking supersized potential grand finale. I don't know what the hell to expect next. If not, this is the last episode. I did have fun making these videos until like freaking 45 minutes ago probably. But I do appreciate all of y'all. Hopefully you leave a like, comment, subscribe cuz I'm out. I need to go take some sleep or a nap as other people call it. But I'm out for now, so goodbye.